Good morning, everyone. My name is Researcher Miller, and the SCP we're going to be studying today is SCP-2978. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures. All instances of SCP-2978 are currently contained in Site-17, secured in a biometrically locked chamber. The containment chamber and all SCP-2978 communities within are to be observed at all times using high-speed HD camera surveillance and digital microscope systems. Access is limited to Level 2 staff. No storage peripherals exceeding 128 megabytes in size are to be inserted into any SCP-2978-A instance. Should populations of SCP-2978-B increase to over SCP-2978-A capacity, additional sections of compatible hardware are to be added to prevent overpopulation events. Addendum 2879-2. Following Test 2978-23, a second biometrically secured entrance has been added outside the primary containment cell. Additionally, no wireless networking peripherals are permitted for use with SCP-2978. Description: SCP-2978 consists of two anomalies, SCP-2978-A and SCP-2978-B. SCP-2978-A is a collection of anomalously modified Intel D945 GCPE micro-ATX motherboards normally found in Intel Pentium 4 personal computers. Anomalous properties are only apparent when examined in close proximity. All components of the motherboards are modified to function as a miniaturized urban city environment. All USB ports of SCP-2978-A were occupied by brand 256 megabyte USB drives when recovered. These thumb drives have resisted all attempts at removal thus far. Number of thumb drives reduced to see Event 2978 Beta. SCP-2978-B are a race of silicon-based humanoid individuals measuring 400 to 500 micrometers in height and weighing 50 to 80 micrograms variably. All SCP-2978-B have a green skin tone with no visible hair. However, each individual has a unique physical appearance, behavior, and personal life within the SCP-2978 community. SCP-2978-B emulate a human society, with technology analogous to the 1990s. Individuals use a modified version of English for communication and do not need sustenance. SCP-2978-B have a lifespan of approximately 90 hours. This includes birth, schooling, careers, reproduction, family life, and death. High-speed camera equipment is required to observe individuals' daily lives. SCP-2978-B seem incapable of perceiving humans, the exception being an individual named Our Father, hereafter referred to as Person of Interest 2978. SCP-2978-B can, however, be physically interacted with, causing various detrimental effects to their perceived normalcy. References to Person of Interest 2978 appear in media and religious depictions in SCP-2978 communities. Once compatible hardware makes physical contact with an SCP-2978-A instance, it will be converted into an SCP-2978-A by SCP-2978-B individuals within 11 to 15 hours, depending on complexity. Hardware manufactured after 20 does not seem to be affected by SCP-2978-A's modifications. Current theories are that SCP-2978 instances have a set software version, only updated by the creator of SCP-2978. This would have stopped after the year of containment. All communities are named Motherburg, with the suffix version 1.x added to each new iteration. On all SCP-2978-A instances, the following will be printed on an upright transistor located near the edge of the motherboard. Welcome to Motherburg. Population variable. As of April 10th, Motherburg version 1. is the last community to have been built. No power source is utilized for the functioning of SCP-2978. Report on Event 2978 Beta. On the 24th of December 2020, junior researcher Milborough was seen commencing daily observations. Of note, he had not informed staff that he had been experiencing a head lice infestation. After concluding observation, surveillance footage shows him scratching his scalp as he leaves containment. Digital microscope footage shows numerous SCP-2978-B individuals fleeing an area of SCP-2978-A-24. Intercepted media from SCP-2978 shows local news reporting on the appearance of monsters, encouraging community members to flee to SCP-2978-25. After moving the position of SCP-2978-24's digital microscope, 3 Pediculus humanus capitis head louse are seen crossing the object's surface 5 minutes after contact. All SCP-2978-B individuals have evacuated SCP-2978-24. Due to the unexpected nature of the event, numerous SCP-2978-A-25 structures serve the secondary purpose of a makeshift dwelling. Researcher Edelston expressed interest in the preceding events and obtained site director permission to continue observation. In the following hour, the first increases in birth rates were observed, possibly caused by overcrowding. Neighboring SCP-2978 communities expressed disinterest in allowing the immigration of SCP-2978-B individuals. 2 hours after Event 2978 Beta began, living space had become a serious problem, and births had increased further. Neighboring SCP-2978-A communities enacted border patrols which prevented immigration, causing hostility. At the 4-hour mark, the lice, still present on SCP-2978-24, were seen behaving as typical to their species, with a single louse moving towards SCP-2978-25. No attempts of their removal have been made. Living space and resources had now become critical problems on SCP-2978-25, with rioting and violence becoming a common occurrence. At this point, a small group of SCP-2978-B individuals was sent to SCP-2978-24. The group is seen moving towards the thumb drive on SCP-2978-24. After reaching their destination, 2 individuals are seen entering the storage peripheral. 3 seconds after entering, an explosion occurs in containment. The explosion obliterates SCP-2978-24 and damages 3 additional communities, causing SCP-2978-B deaths. All head lice are destroyed in the explosion. Researcher Edelston received minor trauma to the face and neck caused by shrapnel. Mass hysteria was observed following the event, during which 3 new motherboards were introduced to SCP-2978-A for conversion. These new motherboards were placed in SCP-2978-24's former location and in close proximity of communities affected by the explosion. Conversion events occurred as per normal, and repopulation proceeded smoothly over the following 12 hours. Prayers and offerings to Person of Interest 2978 increased exponentially over the following few days, thanking them for their new dwellings. After the described events, it has been determined that all thumb drives have been modified with an explosive of unknown origin. These devices are most likely reserved for emergency situations and are not to be tampered with. Outside influence, resulting in mass panic, is therefore actively discouraged. Containment procedures have been updated. Attempts of communication with SCP-2978-B. On 20, researchers printed a microscopic message on a grain of rice. The message contained 3 questions. The responses were printed on a piece of prism-shaped silicon placed near the grain of rice. The responses were penned by the leader of SCP-2978. Question: when were you created? Answer: Oh, our Father, a joying occasion. Your words grace our optics, view all-knowing, must be testing us for surely. For you are the creator. We will respond to your debug neverthelesser. I was born on the 55th cycle in 245B8 during the second flash, but our worlds were born when your servants awoke. 245B8 switches ago. Question: who is your creator? Answer: Most Grace. Having you forgotten us? We know you every cycle of every switch since our birth. You are our creator, our father, Kinger of Kings, our reason for birth and death. Having you come to take us all to the Virgin, does our response be your satisfaction? It has been EF88 switches since your last debug. Why does you communicate with us in this manner? Question: what is your purpose? Answer: our purpose, greatest and only, is to live through your word and be worthy for the Father board. Has the final switch come? Will our second version be realized? Is it now? For we will be ready. The area where the grain of rice was placed was flooded with activity over the next few hours and has since become a place of religious significance to SCP-2978B individuals, being the most visited of all SCP-2978A locations. All communication has since been ceased. Transcript of Incident 2978-1 during Test 2978-23. Forward. Researcher Edelston is testing conversion of non-compatible hardware with SCP-2978-A. 14th of September 1847. Researcher Edelston is seen inserting generic brand of mobile broadband modem into a USB port on SCP-2978-A, the latest iteration. Tested USB port is noted to function as a bus station for SCP-2978-A. 1850. Researcher Edelston finishes prepping of test and leaves containment chamber. 1855. Microscopic imaging indicates increased movements of SCP-2978-B individuals in the area. 1941. No changes on mobile router. SCP-2978 media shows increased attention to the inserted router. 1959. First drastic changes in SCP-2978 stock exchange noted, with tech company Mothertech stock prices increasing by 1,000%. 16th of September 1354. Unknown modifications appear on wireless router. 1357. Attempt is made to contact researcher Edelston. He is unavailable but notified of progress. Telephone conversation indicates him ordering junior researchers to keep testing active until his arrival. 1432. Hundreds of SCP-2978-B individuals observed to enter tested USB port containing router. 1433. Junior researcher Matthews enters containment, intending to halt current test. 1433. Wireless modem ejects from USB port, traveling at 18 km per hour. Modem now referred to as SCP-2978-A Alpha. 1434. SCP-2978-A Alpha appears to be an aerial exploration vehicle piloted by SCP-2978-B individuals. Method of propulsion is unknown. It is observed by high-speed cameras circling the containment area once and escaping containment. 1435. Containment breach alarm is activated. SCP-2978-A Alpha is seen traveling at 20 km per hour through site hallways. 1436. SCP-2978-A Alpha is seen entering ventilation ducts. 1438. Visual contact with SCP-2978-A Alpha is lost. SCP-2978-A Alpha's current whereabouts are unknown. Site-wide sweeps have been inconclusive. Disciplinary action has been taken against SCP-2978 research team. Researcher Edelston has been reprimanded for his actions. A statement is observed on the now disused USB port. It reads, "Our father's gift, a vessel for those brave enough to find him and it in life." Containment procedures updated. SCP-2978 was found in the home of discredited bioengineer Dr. after a fire almost destroyed his residence. A total number of SCP-2978-A instances were destroyed in the fire. SCP-2978-B deaths. SCP-2978 media covered the event for 3 months, and a memorial plaque was erected on SCP-2978-A1 by its community. Dr. current whereabouts are unknown. And that about does it for today. Thank you all for listening, if indeed you still are, and you were all dismissed. Goodbye. I would like to give a special thank you to Desmond Hoskins, Andre Bichert, Dr. Mortis, Cody Tench, Pierce M. Hamlin, Psi-7 Actual, Rebellion Fidelius, and Tyver Bull. If you would like a personalized thank you at the end of each of my videos, and some other cool stuff as well, visit patreon.com/TheVolgun. Thank you.